Hey guys, how we doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Forex update for the day. So we will go over to those charts. Euro US dollar, as ever, as we can see, it is breaking out the top of this line that we had drawn in, our horizontal. So yeah, obviously that's going to trigger a move to the upside, which we're already getting a bit of a move up. We wicked above it yesterday. Came back down, and today looking like we are following through with that move. So looking very bullish here. Nothing TD wise on the 12 hour. Again on the daily. On the 12 hour you can see that we are breaking, obviously just see it more clearly, we're breaking above this horizontal. So yeah, definitely expect more upside, particularly once we take out these levels here. I'll just draw this along these levels here. Yeah, definitely expect an acceleration to the upside. I believe this is obviously why I've already had that line drawn at that exact same place. Down to the 4 hour. We were looking at 4 hour 9 yesterday, weren't we? So that 4 hour 9 kind of did stop us in our tracks. But yeah, only temporarily. And then yeah, now taking out the top of that, which is obviously is the buy signal. For taking out the top of that TD9. And yeah, obviously it did come with the break of the horizontal yesterday. So we had a few wicks above this level. Or say wicks, they're not wicks on the 4 hour, but the wicks on higher time frames. But yeah, looking like we're getting a clean break now. Looking like we did get supported down here, and yeah, looking pretty bullish. So over to cable. Yeah, well, we're looking at a trading cable. Obviously we're looking at losing this trend line. Yeah, losing this trend line basically, and the horizontal and the daily 9. And as you can see, the little arrow we had drawn in pretty much met his target. So yeah, good trade there. If you guys took it, daily 9, yeah, continuation move down to roughly that horizontal we were looking at. It wasn't drawn in, but yeah, I mean that's the level. So now we're gonna see if we can, well, if we formally and fully test the daily 21, or if we do sort of, that was the daily 21 front run, and we are gonna make more progress. But also you can see that we had the 12 hour 9, so obviously that's where our sell level was predicated from, this level, and then obviously the loss of this trend line, and the rejection of this horizontal. Everything was lined up for a sell trade for this one. So yeah, 4 hour, as you can see, is obviously coming up on a 9, so we may get a bit of a pause in this down move before potentially coming down to test the daily 21. But yeah, all in all, good trade there. Dollar looking a little bit weaker today, as you can see. We'll go to the daily first. Just lock those drawing tools, make it a bit easier to move my way around. But yeah, so the daily 9 we had yesterday. Well, we've not really closed above it. Kind of wicked at the level, but yeah, no buy entry triggered here yet. So I would potentially expect more continuation to the downside. Maybe we're going for a double 9, but if not, we've got this horizontal level here of importance, so we'll be keeping an eye on that closely. And obviously a loss of, we'll just lift this up a little bit because this is the bottom of the 9. A loss of this level will trigger obviously a sell trade for further downside. Nothing really TD wise to look on the 12 hour, and yeah, nice 9 down here at that horizontal spot. I just did move up, but it was in line with this horizontal here. So yeah, nice 9 at that horizontal. So that was quite a tasty looking buy. Euro whatchamacallit, Euro pound. So yeah, here we go. Let's go to the daily. So we had this level, obviously. This was a 9, a daily 9, as you can see, fully reversed the price all the way up to there. So yeah, fantastic trade. Took out that horizontal. Yeah, daily 9s working nicely, as you can see. I think we had no, this wasn't a 12 hour 9, but we had the 4 hour one we looked at as well, just here too. So yeah, there was a lot of signals that we were going to get a squeeze up here, and we did, up to this horizontal. This horizontal that I don't believe is drawn. Yeah, it is drawn in. It's just under the price. It's basically there. Look, you can see my line. We've literally got it up to that horizontal now. At what will soon to be a 4 hour 9 in 30 minutes. So yeah, potentially expect a bit of a consolidation or slight retrace at this level. But yeah, great buy trade. yeah, our initial target reached pretty quickly, and then onwards to the next target. So great trade there. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. Back to that daily. Just pure indecision here. Some pretty wicked action though. Pretty wicked action. So difficult one to really be keeping an eye on. These are some big wicks. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, some big wicks. 4 hour, well, 4 hour 9 there, reverse price a little. 4 hour 9 there, did reverse price a bit more than a little, but yeah, I mean 4 hours my favorite. I would keep saying this, 4 hours my favorite. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, we obviously had a trade identified yesterday, and there it was. It was a break above this 9, this stop, this level here, and when we got it, we then got the move nearly to our target. But we still belong this, still be in this trade, still moving up. So daily 9's working out really well. Some really nice daily 9 trades, which we were waiting for. We were waiting for these daily 9s to come in. You can see it, obviously the 12 hour 9 was coming in, and that obviously pumped the price too. And the 4 hour 9, this is why this was highlighted, because I was basically meant to write this, just publish it as a trade idea of basically what we drew on breaking these levels. So yeah, obviously I didn't do that, but you guys watching this video, you can see that was a great trade. 4 hour 9, expect some more expect possibly some consolidation around here before potentially carry on upwards. So yeah, great trade. I obviously might as well take that little highlight off now, because we've had the move. US dollar, Japanese yen. Let's go over to that daily. Yeah, not much to read off the daily. Looking like we're trying to break out this break back above this level. We're trying to go bullish basically. We're trying to get this move back up to here. So we'll keep. Oh god, it's tired. We'll keep an eye on this progress. We have got a 9 just here. But we're not really, we don't seem to be interested at present of reacting off that, so maybe we're going to continue to a double 9, but obviously nonetheless there's our sell level just under that 9, so keep an eye on that. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, over to the daily. Yeah, this is now dropping out of our, it is obviously dropping out of this triangle, but in 2 days we are going to have a 9, so maybe this is going to have to get a move on if it's going to hit our target. Just take this arrowhead off there. Gonna hit our target down here, but it can very easily get a move on. Look, you can see it can easily get a move on into this. We can accelerate into 9s. So yeah, I would be expecting more downside from this. I don't really see that much is going to be really interesting. Yeah, I mean 12 hour there at the horizontal basically got a weak bounce, and now we just fully smashed through that. And then 4 hour, nothing to read TD wise off the 4 hour. Euro, Japanese yen, we obviously had a whatchamacallit, a highlight. I was meant to post something on that. So yeah, we fully got faked under, swing failure pattern under the 21 daily, and we literally got back into the level now, back above this horizontal. So what was the trade I was potentially looking for was probably was just more of a breakdown into this level. Now we'd lost it to the full target, but we quickly flipped bullish. Euro is looking pretty strong there, but yeah, 4 hour 9 sort of kind of tried to reject us, but yeah, we are back in that level, and yeah, I mean that's definitely all bullish really. Not much we can say too much about that. I believe the trade we were possibly looking for was a back test of the line and then rejection further downside, but we got the back test, and we we passed the test and went back up. So euro, US dollar, Canadian dollar, we're not going to look at this. It's just not doing anything. There's no prejudice or anything involved here. It's just not really doing anything that we can trade, not like the other markets are. Aussie dollar, US dollar. As you can see, we have lost this horizontal. We had basically the daily 9, very close to having it. Yeah, so this is really, we've got a target of to basically move down to here. I'd have thought this horizontal. So just that slightly. Obviously, we've got the daily 21 holding up price a little bit, but will it hold us? Maybe it will. We'll just have to see. But there's definitely a downside bias to this now with that daily 9 that we had. Yeah, I mean, if you can see it more clearly here, I'd probably expect just to move back to the bottom of this channel. Maybe we'll break out the bottom, but either way, we'll assess that if we get there. Nothing really to read off the 4 hour. Right, obviously we had a trade on here, New Zealand dollar, US dollar. I can see what this trade was. Let's go to the daily. There we go, daily 9, and then there was your sell break at the low bottom of it, and we are getting them, got to move down. We traced a little bit, but that was our target. Daily 21, this horizontal. Yeah, daily 9's working out nicely. Didn't get a 12 hour 9 though, interestingly. We usually get them roughly coinciding with each other, and nothing really to read there. 4 hours, but yeah, this is the initial target. Daily 21 as well is at that same level. So yeah, if we don't get down there, if we get back above this horizontal, that is definitely bullish though, and that probably will signal a move back above this 9 and onwards and upwards. So we will remove that now we've looked at that. US dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, you can see here this daily 9 not doing as well as the others, so we still got our level, but then we've not triggered the trade, so there's nothing to really worry about there. Not triggered the trade, so we're not in the trade. But yeah, just so in this level, obviously if we do break above here, we've got the trade. If we break below there, we've got the trade. I can move this up a little bit now actually, because we have got the actual, we actually know the close of that 9 candle now, so yeah, we'll move that up to there. And probably extend it just so we can see it a bit better. Yeah, so daily, other than that daily 9, not bouncing the price at present. 4 hour anything, nothing really, just in a tight range at the moment. He's waiting for the move. US dollar, I can't talk today. US dollar, Brazilian real, daily there or thereabouts. There was nothing really to read, nothing we can read out of that. Still just in its range, in its zone. Roughly the same here with the Mexican peso, roughly the same. I mean, I'm potentially expecting dollar weakness, but if we're going to get a bit of a retrace in the stock markets, maybe dollar strength, but nothing we could read. We've got this, I mean, we have got this target to get back down to this horizontal, but I would, this is obviously based off this 9, some 9s over there, so I would now probably look to move this up a little bit to a more efficacious level. And we don't really need the arrow here. We nearly got that move up there, nearly got to it, but didn't quite, so we'll leave that there. See if we've got anything on any other time frames here. Nothing really. I mean, it's just looking like we are potentially going to drop down to a lower low here. Descending broadening wedge. US dollar, Turkish lira. Wow, this is just the one, isn't it? That does nothing. It's a stable coin. So there we go. We have got a daily 9, but I'll tell you guys again, we've got daily 9 coming up, but they don't matter so much because it's a trend exhaustion indicator, and there's no trend here, so there's no real trend exhaustion. So right, so that was it, guys. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Thanks for listening, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one.